Hey folks, this is scottymouse, and welcome back to my series on homebrewing your own tabletop role-playing game campaign. Last video, I said the bare minimum a DM needs to prep are a starting town or village, a few adventure locations, and rumors of a long-term goal or conflict. But you may be saying, scottymouse, what the hell do those things mean? Well, today let's talk about the first one, the starting location. And since we're talking about the bare minimum prep, let's talk about villages, which are smaller and far easier to prep than towns or cities. The bare minimum your starting village needs are a way for the party to gather rumors or quests, a place the party can rest, and a way for the party to prepare for the next quest or adventure, aka shop. These are by no means exclusive of each other. For example, a tavern or inn may be a good place for the party to rest, but also a way for the party to pick up some rumors or quests. In a similar vein, you do not need to limit each requirement to a single location. The local tavern keep may be a good source of rumors, but the village elder or the village gossip may also have rumors and leads for the party. A classic example of a place to gather rumors and quests are taverns. Hey, this is the bare minimum way of prepping for a homebrew world, not the most creative one. If you spent any time on D&D Tube at all, you will have seen all the videos lamenting the starting in the tavern trope. Be that as it may, taverns are such a trope because they're such fantastic starting locations. The barkeep or tavern owner serves as a great source of rumors because they probably have access to all the best rumors in the village. Not only that, locals will regularly gather for drinks or food at the tavern, so they can serve both as additional sources of rumors or opportunities for the players to roleplay. Many fantasy taverns also provide rooms for a price, basically pulling double duty. If you're feeling really lazy, you can even throw in a traveling merchant NPC into the tavern. Maybe they're on the road and stop for the day, and the PCs can buy some basic goods from the merchant. But let's assume you're not a completely lazy DM like I am, and you want to at least have some sort of shop. Consider then what kinds of wares the merchant would reasonably sell. Basic adventuring supplies like rope, torches, and rations are fair game, but what about weapons and armor? If we're talking about a small village, could you reasonably expect the local trader to be dealing in full plate armor? Or even be able to purchase a gem worth 200 gold the party found during their last adventure? What about healing potions? Is there a local apothecary who makes them? Or does the merchant only have a few scant bottles with which they will part only at a steep markup? I think a starting village should be just that, a place for the party to start. By limiting the goods and services available to the party, you give the party a reason to eventually strike out and make their way to a more established town or city, where they can buy full plate armor or sell their rare loot. Places for the party to rest are the easiest and, paradoxically, both the most and least important. Without a place to rest, the party will quickly become exhausted, not get their resources back, and die. But there's no real other use for it. The party may sleep in a rented room at the inn. Maybe a village local the party helped offer their living room for the party to sleep in. Maybe the party camps out just outside the village borders. But after the party gets their rest and wakes up, they'll be off doing what they need to do. Important, but also not. Noticeably missing from the list is a way for the party to meet. And that's because I don't think the party needs to meet. If you and the players want, the party can start out already knowing each other. They could be a fully formed adventuring group. Maybe they were childhood friends who decided to strike out together. Or maybe they were brought together by a common employer and sent to this starting village. Part of the same trade caravan, served in the same army or mercenary company, went to the same academy. There can be any number of reasons to explain why the party knows each other. But if they don't, well, the tavern's a great place for travelers to take a load off and get to meet other travelers. That's it for this episode. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll be back next week with another bare minimum video. Until then, this has been scottymouse.